drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning?
I'm Paul Bennett, and this is my little budette, Gidget McMidget. Well, and this is a rawhide bone, which is almost as big as Gidget. What do the two have to do with each other? Absolutely nothing. This rawhide bone is going to be used to make a rawhide mallet. Now, Roy, a blacksmith at Christ-Centered Ironworks on YouTube, loves his rawhide mallet. These are usually much smaller and used for jewelry making, and they run about $20 or so. But his is much larger. He likes it for doing some fine work, finish work, so he doesn't mar the metal. It's also if you're doing some sheet metal forging and you don't want to damage the metal and put defects in it, works out great. And they do get beat up over time. Roy's got beat up a few times and he's rebuilt it on numerous occasions. I thought it was a great idea, thought I'd like to have one. So I looked around. They're few and far between, the much larger ones. What I did find, they started around $60 and go from there. So I decided to make my own. I needed a piece of rawhide to do it, so I found this big rawhide bone at a local pet shop, which was around $7 or $8, and then later I found these at Walmart for about half the price. But local pet store got some business. I'm going to try to make one of these. Stay tuned. This is called Super Bone. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah. It says made in Argentina. Beef cattle, from beef cattle. It's basically cowhide. It's distributed by a company in Pennsylvania. I've had this soaking in the bucket now for a few days. This rawhide bone finally became loose enough, soft enough, where I was able to untie it, and I found out that it came in 3 different pieces. Okay, I have my rawhide panels here sitting in hot water in this craft sink. I'm going to cut it right down the middle. You see, I'd say the mallet, if I cut it right down the middle, that should be a good size for the mallet. I can roll it up. I'll try to stay in the middle. Might be a little difficult here. It still wants to roll up on me. Just have to check that from time to time. Just eyeballing it. Boy, this is not easy to cut. Tough stuff. It looks like there's enough material here. I don't have to split this other one. Here's another piece I don't have to split. This thinner one, I did split that. That'll make the inner core. That means that there's really enough material I could make 2 mallets, I think. So this thinner piece I'm rolling up tight. That makes that inner core, because the other strips are very thick, and that would leave, you can't get it that tight, it would leave a hole. So I'm going to roll this up as tight as I can. That will be the inner core of the mallet. So it shouldn't take me too much. This thicker material will wrap around that a whole lot easier, I think. I'll get that. Now I can start this. What I'm doing now is I have this thin gauge aluminum, and we'll roll that up on there as tight as I can. This is just aluminum flashing you can get from your local big box home store or local lumber yard. And then I'm going to slide these hose clamps over it. These are, by the way, these are 3.5 inch diameter hose clamps. And when I bought them, I wasn't sure what size I should buy, but I thought these might be too large, and it turns out that they're perfect. I finally finished the mallet, and it didn't come out too bad. For a rawhide mallet I've never made before. I didn't have the dimensions that Roy had on his from Christ-Centered Ironworks, but I just kind of guesstimated watching from the video approximately what his looked like. This is probably, maybe 2.5 inches diameter roughly. The handle's around finished, the handle part below the mallet is around 10-11 inches or so. This is about maybe close to 4 inches long from here to here. I have maybe $4 invested in it. Would have been $2 if I bought the rawhide bone at Walmart. The rest of the materials, this red oak handle I made from scraps I already had in the shop. I already had screws, I already had glue, so I didn't really buy anything else. I have enough material. The reason I said $4 invested, cost me almost $8 for the bone, 7 something, is because now I have enough material I can build a second one. I'm not making these to sell. I made this for myself, and I filmed the video just so you can make one for yourselves too if you want. It's easy enough to do. You saw the clip, so go for it.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Way hey, and up she rises. Early in the morning, putting in the longboat until he's so